Go ahead.
Okay, let me say this. First of all, let me preface my comment by saying, yes, thank God for black women. I think they're the most beautiful women God ever created. But I've also said that God blessed black women with their beauty that rivals all other women's beauty, but Satan cursed them with their bad personalities. One of black women's biggest mistakes was following behind the white women's lib movement. And we all know that white women's lib is nothing more than a bunch of ugly white lesbians who can't control white men. That's what the real deal is. That's the first thing. The second thing is because white people are, most of they're masters at divide and conquer. So they know, give the black woman jobs and opportunity. Not to say that she doesn't deserve it, because she does. She works hard for it. But give black women the opportunities to get degrees and better jobs, improve their lives, and at the same time keep the black man out in the cold, help to divide the dissension between the black male-female relationship. Now at the same time, now these black women are saying, oh, they start to look down on us black men, and they start judging us by white Eurocentric standards, which is based on materialism in Hollywood, which is totally irrelevant. But that's the problem with black women. This is why so many of these black women are alone. Have you ever noticed that it's black women who live in the project who got 5 babies by 4 different daddies, 4 different men? They never complain about a shortage of available black men. It's always the black woman who's always about her career and her degree. Don't get me wrong, I would love for black women to have their degree, be all you can be, but just remember this, that your black man was look, there are beautiful black women. I'm looking for the black woman. I'm looking for my Winnie Mandela, my Coretta Scott King, my Betty Shabazz, okay, my Ruby D, that's God bless her, so Ossie Davis' wife, okay, Jackie Jackson, Jesse Jackson Sr.'s wife, Jackie Jackson, okay, again I said Winnie Mandela. I'm looking for my Harriet Tubman. I'm looking for my Michelle Obama, but they seem too far and few in between. Black women need to stop following behind Oprah, first of all, because Oprah has no husband, no man, and she has no children, okay? She's running around with her girlfriend Gail, okay, and they're walking around hand in hand. She's not happy. Oprah would give half her wealth. Hear me? She would give half her wealth if she could have one good man, one good black man, and at least one child in her life. She would give it all up, and she knows that. Oprah, if you ever watch this, don't front, because you know it's true. Black women, stop living the lie, okay? With your fake hair, that's a lie, okay? Be who you are. Be what God made you. Be who you are. Don't front. And Terry McMillan, please, you married to a man for 5 years and you don't know he's a homosexual. Here's a clue, Terry. Okay, if your man nickname is Peaches, he could be homosexual. If your man arches his eyebrows, he could be homosexual. Okay, if your man sees a picture of Denzel Washington and he gets excited, he could be a homosexual, okay? You should know. And Star Jones, please, we all knew that her ex-husband Al Reynolds was a homosexual. He was a flaming homosexual. We all knew this. The man had more sugar in him than a 5-pound bag of Domino sugar, okay? That man was a sweet boy. We all knew this. Let's not front, all right? The Bible says, speaking, basically let the truth set ye free. Well, that's what we as black people as a whole, we need to do. Black women, there are tons of us single black men. I'm a single, this is not a love kick I'm trying to make, but I'm telling the truth. I'm a single black man, healthy by the grace of Almighty God, employed. I have my own place since I was 18 years old. I've been on my own since I graduated high school many years ago. Okay, and I don't have a wife nor children, and I'm looking for matrimony and then fatherhood. See, matrimony and fatherhood, that's how I was raised in a 2-parent household. I was fortunate enough, thank God. That's what I'm looking for. And I want it with a black woman. I would want it. Let me tell you, with all black women, with all your idiosyncrasies and so on, I still love y'all, and I want y'all, but y'all have to want us. So you don't judge. Let me tell you something. All you black women, you talk about Jesus, who was a black man, but you talk about Jesus and you extol the virtues of Jesus, rightly so. Or you extol the virtues of Dr. King or Malcolm X and all these other great men. I need to ask you something, black women. Since you extol the virtues of, let's make it 20th century, of Dr. King and Malcolm X, how much money do they have in their bank account? What type of automobiles do they drive? How many summer homes do they have? Okay, and if you don't know, obviously, then ask yourself the follow-up question, which is, well, what were these black men known for? And then you're going to say, well, for what they did. Exactly. So that black man who basically is a porter today, he might be, but if he's a God-fearing, hear me now, if he's a God-believing, God-fearing, hard-working man with good moral standards, it doesn't make a difference if he's got a GED. That's a damn good man, and you better hold up. And there are plenty of us single black men out here who fit that description, but you black women won't give us the chance. Let me tell you something. Michelle Obama, for all you black women who like Michelle Obama, excuse me, and especially a young lady who's a gorgeous one I work with named Lynette, okay, yeah, I'm hollering at you, okay, who you extol the virtues of you love Michelle Obama. Remember this, Michelle Obama was against, in the beginning, when her and President Obama, I love saying that, used to work together. She was his supervisor, and she was adamant about not getting involved with it, and even told him so. Well, that was 20 years ago. Now, with two beautiful daughters later, and they are now the first family. Now they are the first family, New York up in here. Now they are the first family, United States of America. You better recognize. Y'all sisters better wake up. Let me tell you something. I was just telling my man on the phone a little while ago back up from New York. I said, and I noticed this about in New York. Let me tell you something. And I'm a New Yorker, born and raised, straight up. I've seen a Hispanic woman who's a CEO of a corporation, of a major corporation, who's a CEO of a major corporation. Black woman, a Hispanic woman who's a CEO of a major corporation, and I've seen Hispanic men who are porters. Not to knock porters, I used to be a porter. And that's Hispanic woman, Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever. She'll acknowledge that man with a smile and say, "Ay, papi, ¿cómo está?" You know, she'll do that, and she'll give him the proper respect. Even if she's with her white co-workers and she wants to save face, she'll still smile. She'll still smile at him and say, "Hola, papi, how you doing?" You know, and still give him the respect. Not to him, and he's not trying to get in her panties, and none of that.
Right.
Now, flip the script, and I used to be a porter and a messenger. I tried smiling and just saying decent hello to you black women. And y'all like, "Oh, nigga, please just deliver the package and mop the floor." Okay? Because you judge us by white standards. And this is why y'all ain't got, that's why y'all don't have us. So when you see brothers like Reggie Bush and Tiger Woods and half the brothers in the NBA and professional sports and so on, dating and marrying women other than you, you better start taking some self-introspecting and take self-inventory and ask yourself, why do black men, once we become rich, we all of a sudden, we start going for we date and marry every other woman of every other ethnicity but black women. And another thing also, why do we black men have to be rich for you black women just to pay attention to us? Wake up, black woman, because your black man is here, and stop judging us by white standards. If you keep doing this, you keep traveling the same route that you're going down, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to end up as a lesbian, which a lot of you are. Oprah, you hear me? All right, you're going to end up like a lesbian, be a bunch of dykes, okay? Or two, you're going to be a bunch of old, grumpy-ass women in the neighborhood. We all had them. An old black woman in the neighborhood who's always in everybody's business, and she got a house full of cats. If you don't want to end up like that, black women, if you don't want to end up like that, what you better do is wake up and acknowledge that black man. So when you see that black man who's a porter, a dishwasher, if he's working in Mickey D's pushing the broom, and he smiles at you and says hello, just hello. He ain't ask you, "Hey, hello, I want to get in your pants." No, I want your panties. No, he just say hello, and if all you have to do is say, "How you doing, brother?" Do you know how much that would make his day? But y'all don't do that to us because you look down on us. I have a very good job, thank God, by God's grace. And the black women on my job, I don't talk to because, quite honestly, they all turn into Robin Gibbons or Desiree Washington. Yes, Desiree Washington. That's the black bitch who lied on Mike Tyson. Let's be real, 20 years ago, because the bitch lied. All right, I'm not saying because I'm not saying that black women are bitches, but when you act like a bitch, you're a bitch. If a man ain't shit, I'm gonna tell you, a man ain't shit. Now I try to be, try to come out of my SAT vocabulary and be more professional. But no, sometimes y'all bring the New York street Harlem out of my ass. So let me tell y'all something. Black women, y'all better start waking up and realizing that there are plenty of us good black men out there. And until you 44? Okay, and so until y'all black women start waking up, you're gonna. Why do you think you better? You better follow. Look at the Hispanic women. And I'm not saying all Asians, but look at the Hispanic women, look at the Asian women, and how there's no marriage made in heaven. But look how they're still together. They are still together. And why is it that all those other type men, They don't want to get involved with you black women. You know why? Because they know how, not all of you, but how most of you give us black men hell. And they're saying, what the hell do I need to go through that for? I'd rather stay with Rosa. I'd rather remain, a Hispanic man saying, look, I'd rather remain with Rosa and deal with Laquita's bullshit. Okay? That's what y'all need to do. Black women, wake up, because if not, you're going to be lonely lesbians like Oprah and Gail.
That's a highly opinionated speech right there. This is America's most outspoken artist, Lance Skirvin. I'd love to hear your opinion, but he's one of the very interesting people that I have right on my bus. And like I said, I want to hear your opinion and feedback. Thank you so much. Take care.
Pacquiao did work like that?
What? Yo, my man.